I start making piles. Well, this looks like Jane to me. Well, this looks like Elizabeth to me. This looks like Lydia. This looks like Mrs. Bennet. This looks like Mr. Bennet. This looks like Mr. Darcy. And I just start making piles of imagery, and then I'll take the pile and go, okay, what was my unconscious telling me? And you spread that out and go, oh, okay, darker, deeper, lighter, fluffier. You start pulling adjectives out from the piles that you've made, now, which is a really old-fashioned way of doing Pinterest. Do you want to see some sketches? The men are wearing what we would consider the pieces that have become part of a man's contemporary wardrobe, but the way it's constructed, it's done so that the man's face is very much in focus because of all the linens that go on around the neck. And then the jackets are very broad across the chest, so the men look very manly and chesty, and then they've got these long, long legs. So it's a very attractive period in that sense. This period is a high-waisted period, which is based on the historical garments, which are from the Greeks and the Romans, which had a high waist on them. And for the purposes of this show, they need enough room to dance. And then because of all the quick changes, there's not time to do full, complete changes, so we have overlays for just about everything, so that we change the look depending on how many overlays they have. So everybody's got a bunch of different looks, and they have to happen this quick. The other thing that we did very consciously for this show is we gave every one of the major characters a signature color, and we were using different tones of it, but that's in service of the idea that when they go into the big ball scenes, you can still track those characters as they're going through, and you don't just lose them in the crowd. The costume shop is stunning. I mean, honestly, they are, I think, the best costume shop in the regional theaters of the United States. It's this thing where you bring this into a room and you say, can I have this please? Could it please look like this when we're done? And they go, oh sure,